Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Interesting development in the Black Sea. Usually, when the Russians bring missile carrier ships over there or submarines, they are about to unleash a missile attack on Ukraine. A massive missile attack, not like 3 here, 2 there. They do it coordinated with airplanes doing that from the ground. So it's from the sea, from the air, from the ground. And it's an interesting development because they just unleashed one a few days ago, I think on the 6th, if I remember correctly, 6th of March, and now they're at it again. So let's see what's going on with these guys. I have an article here coming from Ukrainska Pravda. So Ukrainska Pravda says Russia deploys 3 missile carriers to Black Sea. This article comes from March 13, 2023. Are they preparing an attack? Let's see. So, Ukrainska Pravda, March 13, 2023. Russia is ramping up the number of its missile carriers in the Black Sea. As of 11:30 on March 13th, so that was Kiev time, there are 2 naval and 1 submarine missile carriers armed with a total of up to 20 missiles. That's a lot, because last time they were up, I think, 16, and then they brought to 22, I think it was. So this is according to PIVDEN, South Operational Command. Russia previously deployed 2 naval missile carriers armed with 16 Kalibrs cruise missiles in the Black Sea. And then the submarine. The Operational Command also reported that Russian tactical aircraft have been particularly active on the Eastern Front and over the waters of the Azov Sea. Well, if we are to believe these weasels here, there's nothing. There's zero. Why? Because the Russians are out of missiles. Yay! Yeah, but they've been out of missiles, according to these guys, since April 2022. So something doesn't add up. Unless you're below 86 IQ, a kind of a weasel, and you say, oh, or bottom feeder, and you're like, oh my god, yeah, they're done. Yeah, they've been done since, as I said, April, when I made the first video on these guys saying, they're almost done, they're done, no more. Okay, so let's move back to this article here. So, we have here, Russia previously deployed 2 naval ones. Okay, now, remember, this thing with a tactical aircraft means nothing since they don't have missiles anymore. Russian reconnaissance drones might also be deployed in the area. Might? You don't know them? Then, so this is an assumption? You just assume? All right, well, if you don't know, you don't know, right? PIVDEN, but you say it. Operational Command, South Operational Command, warned that there is a high threat of a Russian missile strike. What? I thought they were out of missiles. Now, which one is it? You see, this inconsistency tells us that everybody lies, and these guys, I mean, they say, no, they're incapable, they have no more missiles. These guys had the last one when? 8-9, not 6th of March, 8-9 on March. So Russia fired 81 missiles on Ukraine on the night of 8 and 9 March, with Ukrainian air defense forces shooting down 34 out of the 48 cruise missiles. The thing is, they could not shoot down the S-300s, that's what they claimed. How in the hell you cannot shoot the S-300s? That was in the article I covered regarding this missile attack. Ukraine's air defense systems also shot down 8 KH-31P and KH-59 guided air-to-surface missile. Right, so this is from the airplanes. During this attack, Russia fired naval-based KH-101, KH-555, KH-22 and Kalibrs cruise missiles and KH-59 air-to-surface missile launched from Tupelov 95MS and Tupelov 22M3 bomber jets, Sukhoi 35 fighter jets, and ships deployed in the Black Sea on the southern front. So as I said, they did everything with these guys. Ukraine air defense systems shot down 17 cruise missiles and 1 attack drone in the country's south. So, is that going to happen again? According to the Ukrainians, there's no possibility, there's no chance. According to reality, yes, it's possible. Do I think it's going to happen now? No, I don't think it's going to happen now. The Russians, I think, conducted missile attacks, let's say back to back, maybe 2 times during all this, 2 times? 2 or 3 times? 3 times that I remember. And that was in December, when they launched on the 26th of December, and then I think on 28 or 29, so it was like 3 days apart. That was one. The other one was in February, I think it was, or the end of January, February, something like that. Again, it was 2 or 3 days apart. So I don't know, could happen again. The other one was in 16, that's what it was, 16 and 16 of February, something like that, 16, 18, that area. So contrary to what these wizards are telling us, the Russians intensified their actions. Oh, it was one more. When they started hitting the Ukrainian civilian infrastructure. That happened after the Ukrainians blew up according to Russians, blew up the Kerch bridge, the Crimean bridge. Then it happened in the 8th of September. So 8th of September or October? October, I think it was, 8th of October. And then on the 8th of October in the evening, the Russians, boom, started it, and then in the 9th, and then that was more frequent, and then they did that for every month, and then, as I said, December and February. So it's not impossible, but, well, we're going to find out, right? Other than that, it's three vessels. It's one submarine and two missile carriers. 20 missiles over there in the Black Sea. I know they will do the job, I guess, because you got 20 over there. You got about, let's say, 30 from the bombers. You got about 20 from the Sukhois. So you got to 60, 70, and maybe you have some ground ones. But usually they don't use it that way anymore. It seems like they mostly use it from the air and the sea, from the south, and come over the Caspian Sea. They used to come from the Belarus and deliver whatever, use to attack. Not anymore. I didn't hear anything from Belarus coming, but they have over there a MiG-31, and the MiG-31 is the one that can have the hypersonic missiles, and that's a little bit concerning. Every time that takes off, just the MiG-31 just takes off from an airfield in Belarus, the whole Ukrainian army is on standby, and not only, I'm guessing the Europeans as well, because they don't know what they're going to do with the Kinzhal. That's hypersonic. Those are Kinzhal carriers. And remember, they used, in the last attack, 8-9 of March, the Russians used six Kinzhals, hypersonic missiles. They say, oh, that's proof. And these guys here tell us that the Russians don't have more than 50 Kinzhals built. Possibly. I don't say probably because I don't know. But they do. All right, they do, but they don't tell us how many they have, or they don't, because it's strategic. It's information, it's top secret. All right, well, whatever. Red Rover, let's see what these guys are going to start in the Black Sea. New missile attack, stand by. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.